Following his absence at last week's induction at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it seems that Guns N' Roses' Axl Rose finally got what he wanted. This week, both Slash and Steven Adler came out and made long statements about how done they are with the never-ending drama that is Axl Rose and his attempt to keep Guns N' Roses alive in some form that insults what the band once was. At the induction ceremony, the remaining members minus Rose decided to play because they realized it was about the fans and not the band, which seems to be something that Rose has forgotten, as over the last few decades he's continuously dragged the band's legend through the mud. Needless to say, the performance and the later statements absolutely close the book on the legacy of Guns N' Roses, and I for one am quite glad that I'll never have to talk about the pointless happenings and drama of Axl Rose ever again. In other news of band reunions, earlier this week the remaining original members of the Beach Boys all got on stage together for the first time in decades in a celebration of the 50th anniversary of the band. It seems that the iconic genius Brian Wilson has finally made peace with his former bandmates, and the audience in Tucson, Arizona was treated to more than 40 songs during the show. The concert also included the premiere of the band's first new music in more than 2 decades, and I for one am waiting to hear it. And it's certainly been a bad week for Ted Nugent. After being questioned by the Secret Service for comments that were somehow construed to be a threat to national security, the Nuge found himself in a plea bargain in an Alaska court after he failed to properly track down and kill a black bear that he wounded with a bow and arrow during the shooting of his reality show a few years ago. And the ultimate irony, as part of the plea deal, Uncle Ted is forbidden from hunting in any US national park, has to pay a $10,000 fine, and do a PSA about responsible hunting. Maybe this downtime will help remind him of when he was nothing more than an absolutely phenomenal musician. Speaking of the Secret Service, if you haven't seen the video of President Obama slow jamming the news with the Roots on Jimmy Fallon, go to YouTube and find the clip right now. Not only is it amusing, but it's educational as well. And let's be honest, if all political discourse was set to the music of the Roots, who wouldn't pay more attention to politics? Finally, heavy rumors have begun to circulate this week that the R&B group TLC is going to do a reunion tour later this year with some sort of computer-generated stand-in for deceased member Left Eye. Not to be disrespectful to those departed, but can we please leave the dead, you know, dead? I don't want to have to worry about waking up to find the news that a CGI version of Marvin Gaye joined R. Kelly on stage, or something about Elvis playing with the Biebs. You might think I'm crazy, but you know some PR guy somewhere is brewing that idea. So that's the music news for this week. Make sure to check back here every single weekday for more music news and reviews, and I'll see you guys again on Monday.